Hey everybody, it's the awesome Alberto here. It's time to ow. It's really loud from my speakers.
Hey baby! What do you say you and I go cruising on this A-Grab Zoomer?
Rule number 1, I don't date animals.
Ah, you don't know what you're missing.
Listen, if you need something to keep you busy, my father always talked about an ancient Precursor pipeline hidden deep underground. Some of these pipes end in vents from which eco flows freely, and some have been capped off so that the eco is sealed back. There must be a way to turn the capped vents on. I traced part of the pipeline back to the Forbidden Temple. Maybe you should look there for some type of switch.
Trust me, I did that in the next episode 2. I can't remember. Don't go in the water, don't go. You see, I'm doing this post-commentary, unfortunately, because I lost the original audio file with all this in it. It's quite unfortunate, but you know what?
Did you see the size of the bite that lurker shark took out of the fisherman's boat? We best stay way clear of them. I don't think we can tackle a creature that dag nasty.
You can't actually, it's a one-hit kill, unfortunately. But what can we do? But this, as you saw earlier, was Sandover Village, and most of this is probably going to be talking.
Don't tell me that you two have problems as well. The first I hear of monster sightings near the village, and now this. See those gears up there, boys? See them? See how they're not moving? That means our village has no power. The eco beam coming from the jungle temple has been interrupted. Boys, everyone's too frightened to go out and find out what's happened.
Did you pay the bill?
Yeah. Oh, you're funny. Now look, if you two fix the eco beam, I'll give you a power cell. Oh, and another thing, if by any chance you're interested in making a contribution to my re-election campaign, I might be willing to part with yet another power cell. The minimum contribution is a very modest 90 Precursor orbs.
Very modest. No! Did you hear something during that cutscene? Oh, by the way, if you pause, this was what I was explaining about during the original commentary, it'll actually show you how many power cells in this village. Now, until you talk to the person and unlock them, you can't do anything, really.
Hey! It looks like scout flies are always in red boxes.
Keep that up. It's in red boxes.
Well, hello there, my dear boy. You've caught me at a most inopportune moment. I was to set off on my journeys yesterday, but I seem to be a spot short on the old Precursor orbs. I would have pledged my word that I had 90 of them, but I gather that your young friend, you know, the little annoying, miserably ugly one, might have just pilfered them as a sort of a spot of fun. Anyway, would you be kind enough to loan your dear old uncle 90 Precursor orbs so he can get underway? I would offer you a power cell in return.
That's my uncle, Jack's uncle. Hey look, got scout flies. The hell's what kind of family is he from? Whatever. We got stuff to do around here. This episode's mainly talking to people, unfortunately, if you don't like that. I don't, but we're actually gonna tackle that old lady later. Yeah, we're gonna go straight up tackle her like no, but you guys get my point. But we have a little
I bet we can get this open if you power up with that zappy blue eco stuff.
Thank you, Daxter. I was gonna explain that. But, remember back at the island where you powered up Blue Eco and you opened a door? Well, there's other stuff you can do here, just like those launchers. And I was just playing around with the camera. Wow, that was a little bit lag. Wow. I guess because it's an old game. But I hear scout fly. Yep, I landed right on it. Pretty good, pretty good. We're still. I don't think I want to get every single scout fly in here in this episode, just because 69. Sorry, I had to say the joke. Dude, man, it's this dude.
Hey, little furry dude. Oh, I thought for a moment you were my muse.
Your what?
Haven't you ever seen a muse before? It's a little glowing squirrel about your size, full of spunk, and crazy as a lark.
Oh, I get it. Like a sidekick.
As a matter of fact, without my muse, I just can't sculpt. But with her around, I see beauty in everything, you know? Right now, I couldn't chisel my way out of a box. I think she ran away to that misty island. Oh, I just hope she's all right. It's worth a power cell if you bring her back to me.
Wait a minute. We are not going back to Misty Island. Are we?
Duh. Maybe. Maybe. Anyway, let's get some more Precursor orbs, and before we change areas, because that's actually a separate area over there, we need to grab Scout Fly. Now, one thing I like about Jack... Okay, it's random. One thing I like about Jack and Daxter, that everything is pre-rendered. Like, the only time you see, like, a loading screen is, like, when you're saving. By the way, there's a Scout Fly in here. That's what I was referencing to earlier. Oh, did you guys hear something? But this whole world is pre-rendered. You will never see a loading screen except, you know, when you're saving every time you get a power cell. Which is kind of annoying. Because before you turn off your game system, you have to get a power cell, or else you'll start off in the same area where the power cell was. I think I was moving around the camera so much. That's why it's like, gonna hesitate a little bit. But, we got another Scout Fly here. Man. Maybe I do get them all. Yeah, I do get them all, I think, in this episode, because we're only halfway done. So, yeah, we'll get them all, trust me. Over that direction is another area we gotta go to here in the next episode
Check out that
too.
funky sculpture sitting on the rocks over there.
I don't see no sculpture. Oh, that's sculpture. Okay. I know what you're talking about. I get you, and I've completely botched a jump. Yeah, that's great. That's, great platforming there, Alberto. Oh, yeah. No, shut up. Okay. But, anyway, we're just gonna collect some more Precursor orbs, because we really... Orbs. Friggin' orbs, man. This guy looks like an elephant. Was it just me? Power cell number 5.
All right, you found all the Scout Flies in this area. This
Then
must be a
that's-
Precursor oracle like the sage always goes on about. I hope they weren't as ugly in person.
Who awakens the oracle? Wait, one of you has the light within. From before time, I have watched and waited for the true hero to return. Present to me 120 Precursor orbs for each power cell I contain.
I wanna touch your boobs. I can't do the Oracle voice. And that was a reference to one of my old LPs. If you want to go back and watch them, I'll give you a hint. The owner of this collab channel was in it. Give you another hint. It has another very blonde hero in it. That's about all the hints I'm going to give you. This is the Forbidden Jungle. Oh, I'm tackling this place first? Oh yeah, I used to tackle the other place, but I decided this place would be easier to start with.
Scrounged enough orbs to trade for a power cell. Let's get back and make the switch already.
Calm your nipples, okay, Daxter? I can't see them because you're all furry and stuff. Don't worry, you little my little ocelot friend. Yes, he's an ocelot. Don't worry. Surprised he's not a bandicoot. That's Naughty Dog, so. I remember watching a little bit of a documentary about how Naughty Dog got started. It was actually quite interesting. You guys should check it on YouTube. I don't have a link with me, so definitely look it up. It should be on YouTube or someplace or some interweb site, which I am actually learning how to make. It's it's actually really interesting. Teacher, I don't like. I hate the teacher. God help me with that teacher. Jeez Louise. That's the only reason I don't enjoy this class. If it wasn't for that, I mean, I'd be fine with it. I wouldn't care about how many definitions and questions and how kind of dumb she is. I mean, other than that, I would enjoy the class. That's the one class I'm actually cringy in. The other classes, I'm doing fine. Well, one of them I have a C, which I'm doing my best not to get any C's. I'm trying to get straight A's and B's, which AP Environmental Science is actually my only C. But I'm working on it. Now, these tentacle things are pretty annoying if you don't take care of them quickly, which they do respawn like that. So you definitely want to take them out immediately before they actually, you know, smack the crap out of you with its thorns. But, down there, we'll be going down there soon enough. Trust me. This is actually a 35-minute episode. I just cut it down to like 2 or 3 different episodes. But that means, wait, I can probably cut it down to 2 episodes because I was, okay. I'm probably gonna cut it down to 2 episodes then, huh? That's a good thing for me. So we got this, little formation thing. I don't know what it's about, but I do. But, I guess I'll just go like this. You can't get the other orbs right now. We will soon. But right now, let's just leave it be. Avoid this thingy-mabobby. Death trap. Whatever you guys want to put it. And collect 50... Oh, wait. That was in the tutorial. I shouldn't explain that to you guys. But I should explain that we have another staff fly. It's 2 so far. Now, this is a pretty, relatively small area. I mean, we're getting to the really big areas soon enough. By soon, maybe, 4 or 5 parts. Probably 4. At most. But look, I did something right accidentally, and I went down here to get some lurkers and a scout fly. I'll come back for that little venti thingy without some precursor orbs later. Right now I'm just going to collect this 4. I actually have enough to trade with the Oracle. I'm not going to though. At least not yet, at least. I'll get that Oracle eventually. But, if I collect that, grab that died from a piranha, and I'm back here. Man, by the way, you're going to see some death in this LP. I'm not gonna hold that back because I might cut a few out if it's really bad. I don't know, because it's not like there's a moment of loading, so it's probably gonna be hard for me to catch. I don't die that often though. I've actually been practicing. I'm almost done with this file, my practice file. I might start another one up later just to make sure I'm good. No, I should be fine, actually. I mean, right now, my current file, I'm at 78% with 79 power cells. I'm currently 425 precursor orbs. I don't know what I was going with there. Now, man, you're gonna charge yourself with Blue Eco. That was kind of BS. But you kind of made a bridge with all this. It all keeps it together, but for right now, I'm actually gonna go around everything and get this thingy-mabob with a whole bunch of precursor orbs that we need. Which, oh, we're about to end the episode, because I know how I end the episode. Oh god, do I know how to end this episode. Now that I realize when I'm editing this. Now, I'll go.